Hopefully I don't look as just whacked out as I feel.
Artlist.io.
Hello, welcome to day 7 of Vlogtober. It is October the 6th, and on today's agenda it is after hours. It's been a rough day today, so definitely wasn't a lot of filming going on. What we're going to do this evening, we're going to tackle a couple of shelves. Why not? You know, I figured we can go in there together and we can take a look at some shelves and I'll see where they want them to go. This is the new shelf that I have. Part of me, I think, wants to put like my TBRs of like either the year or the month or whatever on there. Or something I like really want to read on here, and then the other ones can hold things. There's only one shelf that I'm just not touching, and that is my middle shelf right here. My middle shelf right here is like all like my Stephen King's and my Twisted Tale series, my Brother's Curse saga. What else is over there? Zodiac Academy, my Emily McIntyre's, my Vampire Academies. So that's staying over there. But everything else can pretty much be rearranged. Oh, also my JD Robb shelf is just JD Robb, and I'm gonna have to move those because JD Robb is still writing. This woman's been writing for 30 years. You would think, but you wouldn't think. Because if you think about it, NCIS has 17 seasons. I think it's at like 20. So, people are dying that ain't died before, you know? So, I figured we could tackle a few of those. So, let's get started.
Artlist.io.
Okay, y'all, I got us a little bit of lighting. We're gonna figure this out. So I have a barcode scanner that I use for my Lib app. Hopefully I put that on the screen in the last clip. I haven't done it on my phone yet, so we're gonna try and figure that out. And then oh, that must be what that thing is. We'll try to figure that out, and then we'll see if it works. So, beautiful people, it was at this moment where I realized I cannot use my library scanner with my phone because it will not plug into my phone. And you see me attempting like, okay, maybe it's Bluetooth compatible. Maybe I can Bluetooth it to my phone. Absolutely not. I don't really know where my mind was this evening. So, yeah, there's that. And then obviously I didn't even see the fact that this went out of signal or out of focus. That should have told me right there to cut the ding dong video off, but here we are. But yeah, didn't work, and we ended up going back to the old ways of it anyway. So I do go and get my laptop and go from there.
Music licensing reimagined. Artlist.io. Music licensing reimagined. Artlist.io.
So I'm looking at some of the newer books that I bought, looking over like my little library here. I was actually able to delete some books and add some books in. So I see like a book in a certain place and I'm like, okay, well let me add that. So I have this whole The Ruinous Love trilogy.
Artlist.io.
I have all three of them. Kalisha speaks very highly of them. So we're going to be, oh, I think it goes like this. We're going to be giving those a try. So I put them in. And then in this section that I titled Series to Conquer, I put Lights Out by Nevessa Allen, and Caught Up just came out. So I'm going to put that in there. I'm trying to decide if I'm going to put the Twilight Saga in there and the Gods and Monsters series. I don't hate this book. I'm on and off listening to the dramatization, but I think the dramatization is distracting me. So I might, that's kind of why I haven't picked it back up. But I actually love the writing. So we'll just add it in Series to Conquer. Screw it. I just answered my own question. And for some reason I feel like I'm going to want to read more of that.
Music licensing
Well, let's carry on. An interesting but exciting thing has happened. I actually don't have a collection in my little library for my mangas. Yep. So I have a few here. There's lots of boy love right now. A couple boy loves, and then I have 2 mangas by Corey Kenshin. Monsters We Make 1 and 2. Yes, I have 2 by Corey Kenshin, a YouTuber that is awesome. And Fire Force is one of the first animes that I watched, like kind of all the way through. We're in season 3 and I need to get to it. And then I have some boy love here, and this one's called Until I Meet My Husband. This one is this the first one? Yes. My Dear Agent. The one I'm really excited about is My Dearest Patrolman. I heard that it's so sweet. So I'm gonna have to put these over here and bring them to the forefront for sure. The only reason I'm a little nervous to put things on this shelf is because it's kind of leaning, so I need to find something to put up under it to make it sturdy but also be able to spin. So, but we'll figure that out. But let's make a new collection and get those in the. I'm really excited about how my black author pile is growing, and I'm so excited to scan these in. Huh?
What PlayStation card you put on a PlayStation?
There's a $25 one. The one that, what you call it, 8.
Music licensing reimagined.
Okay, I've done all I can for tonight. It's looking a little more organized. Kind of. I got the new ones rung in and all that stuff. So what I'm gonna do is go to bed, come back to you in the morning, fresh cup of coffee, bright-eyed, bushy-tailed, and then we'll get to really rearranging what I got going on here. So I'll see you tomorrow. Okay, y'all, so we're back to reorganizing this thing. I think it's really just a couple of shelves that I really want to reorganize, because like I said, the middle shelf and my JD Robb shelf, that's staying where it is. It's tea, it's giving, all the things. So now I just gotta find a place for everything else. So my mommy and daddy are coming over, and possibly my sister, because my mom's like, she hates where this is sitting. It just looks like a big old pillar in the middle of the room, she says. So she's going to come and figure it out. I told her, I hear what you're saying, but I'm not seeing the vision, so you might as well come and, do your thing, rearrange, whatever you want to do, Buka Butts. So there's that. I guess I'm basically just going to pick out the books that I probably want over here, and then we'll just go from there. So I thought I'd have a rhyme or reason for this bookshelf, but honestly I don't. I did put like the books I really want to read like next year on there, like series that I want to finish, or things like that, and series that I wanted to start. I did put my boy loves and my mangas on there, and that just felt right to me because they're so sweet and they're touching my life in a plethora of ways at this point. So that's kind of where this bookshelf is. But again, I'll talk about it more in Vlogmas. Not really a lot here, but this is me looking for those books.
Artlist.io.
Okay, at this point, we're nearing the end of the process. My mom is vacuuming. I'm just taking the final looks, and I'm just so excited about where the space is going because it is more clean. I do see more opportunities for being creative and, getting things done and actually sitting in here. And I'm really excited about that. So I do hope you guys enjoyed today's vlog, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye.